Check it out, you guys. Our guest is truly brilliant. He has been working in every aspect of voiceover for more than 20 years. You know him for his work on Phineas and Ferb, American Dad, Thundercats, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and many, many other things. He is an absolutely brilliant creature monster voice guy. You're gonna die when you hear it. And he is one of the nicest guys that we have ever met. Check it out. He is D. Bradley Baker.
Hi, America. Hi.
Hi, America.
Hey,
D. Bradley
hi.
Baker.
Hi, D.
Talking to
Welcome
America.
to VO Buzz Weekly. Yes, you are. Actually, you're talking
Talking
to
to the
more than
world.
America.
Oh.
Because we're out in over 80 countries around the world now.
Yeah.
Die ganze Welt.
How do you see? Somebody understands
Hallo,
German out there.
Welt.
That
Your
is
German
right?
friends
we,
will-
we speak in the ditch.
Ah, see? Come on, visit us. We come to you, you come to us.
Maruba, as they say. In the Olympics.
What was that?
It says, come on over.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Nice. The Olympics. And you said something about the Olympics.
Yes, there are Germans in the Olympics.
Nice.
They're not doing so good. So.
Dude,
No.
I gotta tell you, man.
They're more the
before-
winter, not
Yeah.
so much the summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
True.
dominate in the winter games.
That's very true. But so Stacey, when she was doing a little research on you, because she likes to really get down and find out stuff
My
about
code
our
name
guests
is
so we
Nancy
can embarrass
Drew.
you guys
Oh, okay.
in front of the whole world, right?
No.
So no, I'm just kidding. But she's like, okay, so seriously, Chuck, you need to go to Dee's website and just check it out. And I didn't know what to expect, really. So I go to your website, I'm checking it out, and I'm literally laughing. I mean, what you do is so freaking insane, and we're going to get to it.
Yeah.
But you blew my mind. I just got to tell you that. I was
well, thank you.
beyond impressed. I mean, I was just like, is this guy a human or he's like some kind of robot or something like
I
that?
live among you as a
Right?
human. in my
Okay,
human form,
that's what I
yes.
thought. He's from another planet.
Yes.
How did the whole voiceover thing start off for you? How did you get into the business?
Well, I've been performing all my life since second grade, doing plays, and pretty much any kind of performing that came along that seemed like fun. And I never had any aspirations at all, or any specific goals in my life, other than just to do things that I liked. And so I just kept doing that, and that from the stage to stand-up and improv, children's theater, singing telegrams. I was a mall Santa.
You were a mall Santa?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, people throw their kids at you when they're a mall Santa.
Wow. He was
but
a mall Santa.
I was a mall Santa, and I'm proud of it.
Do you still have the suit?
I don't. No, they wouldn't.
It was
No, I had to
rented.
lease the suit.
You could have given it to what's that, Hard Rock Cafe or something? They could have displayed it.
No, I had to pay. I had to pay for the Santa class from the blonde chick that co-owned the company that gave us the suits.
Wow.
But in any case, I just kept doing that. Open mic nights, improv, corporate shows at Disney, all sorts of things, and it eventually just became clear that that voiceover seemed like the most fun career that I could go
Yeah.
for, and so I went for that.
You're probably where they got the idea for Bad Santa.
I was a very good Santa.
Okay, you was a
Chuck.
good Santa,
I was
okay.
a good Santa.
Were you allowed to talk? Because I know some Santas can't actually talk. They just kind of...
Yeah, well, yeah.
You're
I
supposed
said,
to talk.
"Oh, Merry Christmas!" This big
Yeah.
booming voice like that, and you're just kind of peeking out through here. I'm this skinny little white guy walking around the mall with all this padding, trying to use my big Santa voice.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. It's also kind of heart wrenching. It's a heart wrenching job. Doesn't pay all that well, and you just kind of get an instant snapshot of a family.
Yeah.
And it's either really nice, sometimes it's heartbreakingly sad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Kind of bringing down this whole show, talking about it right now.
And
Not really.
no.
Oh.
It's part of life.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You know.
It's part of
Life isn't always happy.
So,
much to my
I don't know. I
dismay.
forgot. Did you answer my question? How you got into the business?
Well, let's see. Okay, well, how did it lead there? Then I'm going to get more detailed for you.
Let's
here,
get a
Chuck.
little detailed here. 'cause I
More
want
detail.
Stop playing hard to get, D. Come on.
Come on, D.
Come on,
Spit it
D.
So anyway, next thing that happened was this. I
That
was
was his imitation of D. Baker.
Yeah, that's me. That's actually my real voice. This is my showbiz voice now. So I was doing shows for Disney and stand-up. I do odd little voiceovers as well as commercials and on-camera stuff. And it just became clear that the stuff that I liked to do, that people would hire me to do, was to do odd voices and odd characterizations, physically odd stuff.
Yeah.
And then I got hired to do Legends of the Hidden Temple, which is a game show on Nickelodeon that a lot of people really love and like, and it was a lot of fun to do. And that was just it was a voiceover gig, but it was also kind of puppetry, because I had to move the mouth of a giant rock while I was talking, like, Legend of the Hidden Temple. And I'd move the mouth with this big wooden lever while it's talking like this. And the legend of Granny Nan, I'd tell legends and use different voices. And Kirk Fogg, who's an actor who was hosting the show, he had the hard work. And I just sat there in the dark rock making it talk. He said, come out and check out Los Angeles. You should do that. And so I did. An agent who was starting up a voiceover agency expressed interest, which to me felt like, well, then I need to move here, which is what me and my wife did immediately. Is that agent today somebody huge that we know? Or? No. Okay. They're not. They fell apart because I left them. And no, I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. I was going to believe that for a second. I was like, damn, I'd fall apart too, damn it. I'm a liar. He's a liar. I lie. It was, I only got like 1 or 2 auditions at the first agency I went to, and which wasn't enough for me in a year's time. Yeah. So. You're so hard to please, jeez. Kind of sucked. Yeah, so, that's not a very good ratio. Not a good ratio. No. A day per audition. So I said I got to move, and so I did with a good word from my friends Chris Zimmerman and Jennifer Hale. Nice. And I'm now I've been with Sutton Bartham and Nari ever since then, and it's been great. Beautiful. And a lot of fun. Excellent. And that's what happened to me. Now he told us how it happened. Now I understand. We can continue with the interview. I can go in depth. Yeah. You got something for Dee? Going inside. Okay, so Dee, when you get the drawing and sides for a new character, how do you approach bringing it to life? I know that's kind of a... No, that's fine. I can work with that. When I'm given the original script or maybe a rendering, if I'm lucky, then I just kind of dial up whatever feels best. I mean, that's kind of a simplified way to put it. At this point, I kind of know what I do pretty well, and I've got a pretty good feel for what's out there and the various archetypes that they use in popular entertainment. Whether it's vaudeville or Shakespeare or Lord of the Rings or Mad Max or John Carpenter's The Thing, or I've kind of got this database in my mind that I dial up as sort of to set the basic flavor of what I want, because the most important thing is to try to glean the tone that the creative people want or need for this. Yes. And sometimes it's actually not what they think it is. Right. Actually what they need and want is something different. And so I don't always give them what they ask for. I give them what I think they want. And lucky for him, his intuition is pretty damn good. Well, I mean, sometimes it's wildly wrong. Yeah. But ultimately, my job as an actor is to provide them the best thing that I can for what I think they want. But not to just. Not just to merely give them back what they think they want. Yeah, no. It's because you research where the business is, what things are popular, right? Yeah. So you're giving them something that's today with that, right? Yeah. You really need to know the tone of what's happening. You need to know, like what Adult Swim feels like, what network animation feels like, what a kids show on Disney feels like. Exactly. There's a tone to those, or even to a commercial, or even to a promo. There's a tone and a pace to it that fits with how it's edited and finally produced. Right. And if you have a feel for that in your mind, then you can edit that yourself in your audition, which is kind of what I have to do because I audition by myself. Exactly. There's a lot of people out there, you know who you are, who maybe audition a lot. But their gauge as far as to what to bring to that audition is not quite in sync, maybe it's not as in sync as you are with it. What do you do to keep yourself sharp as far as like knowing what the industry wants?